Hi everyone, Boomer here for Dream Giveaway Garage, and today of course we're outside here in beautiful sunny Florida with half of the grand prize of the Hellcat Dream Giveaway. This of course is the 2021 Charger Hellcat wide body Redeye. Yeah, that's a lot to get in there, but this is an amazing vehicle. We've done so many mods for this thing, and of course the other half of this is that 2021 Durango Hellcat, which you'll see later on. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through this this bad boy today. We'll get you through the whole thing, so let's get moving. Okay, starting up here at the front of this vehicle, there's a lot going on, as I told you a second ago. So first thing you notice here, of course, is going to be this gorgeous APR front splitter. The guys at APR are amazing. They made this one for us as well. We prototyped this for last year's Charger wide body. This is another one of those. Great spoiler. Of course, it's got the strut rods on it that are painted red to match the car. And then of course, we've got the stripes. Those did not come on the car. We had those added to this car. They're really cool. And of course, we've got this beautiful billet badge, Hellcat badge up here. These are one-off. There's one on this one. There's one on the Durango. Those are the only two that were made. They're super cool. And as you can tell from looking at the front of this car, it does sit a little bit lower, and we'll talk about that more as we get around to the side of this thing too. But this does have a set of Mopar lowering springs on it, so it does sit about an inch lower all the way around the car. Tell you what, let me go ahead and pop the hood, and we'll take a look under the hood of this bad boy. All right, here we go. Of course, our friends at ACC did the engine stuff up here for us. They did this beautiful cover, and of course it all lights up in red. Really neat. This car does have Oracle lighting on it. The daytime running lights are the million color system in this, and we have an underbody system on it that lights up in a million colors, plus rainbow colors, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Really neat stuff. Now, as far as the motor itself goes, of course, this is a 21 Redeye. It makes 797 horsepower when it is stock. We've added this gorgeous Legmaker cold air intake from our friends over at Legmaker. Makes the supercharger sound amazing. So we probably get another, 5 or so horsepower, maybe even 10 out of, adding this really cool cold air setup. And then of course, it does have an exhaust system from our friends over at American Thunder. It's an American Thunder system. It's running Flowmaster 40s with a set of black tips on it. Beautiful. So when all is said and done, the car's probably running somewhere in that 820 to 840-ish horsepower range. Man, I'll tell you what, she will get up and go. Absolutely amazing. Engine compartment, beautiful on this. So whenever you take this out to see your friends at the car show, or whether you're just showing it off in your garage, you're going to be guaranteed to have a one-of-a-kind Hellcat that is absolutely amazing and is going to amaze all your friends. All right, so if you were looking at a hood a minute ago and you said, man, the hood looks a little bit different than last year's wide body Charger, you're exactly right. Dodge did change the hood up on it for 21. Basically what happened is they pushed the center scoop further forward, and they pulled the hood vents a little further back. Makes for a really neat looking hood. Of course, you get these integrated body panels. This is that wide body kit that comes on these cars. It is absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, now when I see one without a wide body kit, it just doesn't look right anymore after seeing these wide bodies. They are so neat. Now, of course, you can see how it's sitting down now. You got like I said, about an inch drop all the way around. Kind of fills up those wheel wells a little bit. And of course, we did on this car, these are the stock wheels, the SRT wheels, but we put 315 35 20s all the way around these. These are the Continental Extreme Contacts. Great tires, run well, handle amazing. So you can see how well that sits up there. Of course, we even pulled the badges and tweaked those just a little bit so they'd match what was going on in the rest of the car. Windows have already been tinted. They look really good. I love the blackout look on these things. And then, of course, let me step back just for a second so you can see the graphics on the side of this car. The graphics are incredible. You've got the Redeye down at the bottom. It says Redeye, so everybody knows that you're running, an 800 horsepower beast here. And then, of course, they flow through and then down the fender, and then the trunk is completely blacked out. The stripes come over the top, and then they stop at the window because the trunk is blacked out. Rear window is blacked out as well. Man, this thing just looks so neat, and rolling down the road, you get a lot of attention. Absolutely amazing car. And of course, it does have the Brembo brakes. They're 6-piston up front, 4-piston in the rear, and you will stop this car. Even though it's a heavier car stops extremely well. And of course, not only do you have the APR splitter up front, you've got this beautiful APR rear spoiler on the back, and we'll let you see that a bit more as we move around the back of the car. But styling on this car is absolutely gorgeous. Love these red eyes, love these Chargers, and I know you do too. So let's keep moving. All right, back of the car to me is just as beautiful as the front of the car. Of course, with the wide body kit, you get this really big, wide rear end. Your rear fascia is actually wider than it is on a regular Charger. So that rear diffuser down there is probably a good 2 or 3 inches wider. Really neat. Back here, of course, you can also see the black tips that are coming out of the back of the exhaust here. The exhaust sounds amazing. We get the question all the time, what's the loudest car in the garage? And we did put a Corsa exhaust on a Cadillac, but this right now happens to be the loudest exhaust that we have in the garage. Sounds amazing, amazing when you start it up, and you'll get to hear that here in a few seconds. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed the walk around on this truly badass car. What I'd like to do is thank some of our partners on this, folks who have been instrumental in getting this car going. Our friends at APR, our sponsors at Continental, our friends over at ACC, American Carcraft, Holley, Mopar, you name it. I guess the list goes on and on. There's so much cool stuff in this car, as you've seen, and we want you to win this along with that 2021 Durango Hellcat. So go to www.dreamgiveaway.com, make that donation to charity. You're going to be in it to win it. And of course, as always, we pay $48,000 to pay the tax on these two vehicles. So get over to www.dreamgiveaway.com, get your entries, and I'll see you next time in the Dream Giveaway Garage.